neither the United States of America nor the world community of nations can tolerate deliberate deception and offensive threats on the part of any nation.
I will make you understand.
Hey everybody, I'm Tony Jones, and welcome to the Tony Jones Show.
It's not enough. People are willing to take the risk. It's just sort of a herd mentality, a lemming-like mentality. If you don't go with the flow, you're anti-American and therefore a suspect.
The Tony Jones Show, featuring punk, rockabilly, psychobilly, and Providence, Rhode Island's finest, starts right now.
He's a dangerous militia member, I hear. Oh, and there she blows.
My eyes.
You got the guns, you got the knives, you've got the police scanners. There will be no surprise. And I got the tape, and I've got the gags, and I'm pulling a wheelbarrow to all those money bags. But there's a hole in our master plan. You forgot one thing. We need a getaway car, a getaway car. We need a getaway car, a getaway car. We got the maps, and we've got the plans, and we've got piano wire if things get out of hand. We've got some guards, they play dirty and rough, but our hideout is wired to blow if the cops show up. But there's a hole in our master plan, 'cause you forgot one thing. We need a getaway car, a getaway car. We need a getaway car, a getaway car. We've got the guns, we've got the knives, and we've got the police scanners. There will be no surprise. And we've got the maps, and we've got the plans, and we've got piano wire if things get out of hand. But there's a hole in our master plan, 'cause we forgot one thing. We need a getaway car, a getaway car. We need a getaway car, a getaway car. Yeah, get away now. Get away now. Get away now. Get away
friends, the time for mediocrity in broadcasting is over. My name is Tony Jones, and you're listening to The Tony Jones Show, your destination for talk and rock. Don't forget to check out TonyJones.org, on Facebook, facebook.com/Tony Jones Show. And I am at Twitter at Tony Jones in RI. Don't forget, you're catching our live program. I will interact with you throughout the program at those very social media sites. Of course, as we broadcast over the air, over the internet in podcast form, don't forget to check out The Tony Jones Show on the almighty iTunes. And it just came out this week that Apple is going to put iDevices in new cars, which is a huge boon, I guess is the word I'm looking for me, as I am an iTunes content creator. So you will be able to get in your car and listen to The Tony Jones Show through your little iTunes thing. Now, as you can tell, I have no idea how to use any of those devices, but I do know that you can get my content on them. So, but if you need an AM radio transmitter rewired, I'm your man. Of course, don't forget to also check in the TuneIn app to listen to The Tony Jones Show on the go, wherever you may be. Very excited. We have some gentlemen in studio. They have some big shows coming up. They are Ocean Roots. Gentlemen, good evening.
Hey, how's it going?
Let everybody out there know who you are and what you do in the band.
I'm Mike Mora. I play bass in Ocean Roots.
I'm Jonah Summers. I play guitar and sing.
And that is, in the style that you do, the two most important members, in my humble opinion. So I think you guys could just go out there with vocals and bass, and it would sound awesome.
I hope so.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about Ocean Roots, how you came together, and how you became a band.
Well, I met Jonah here at work a couple of years back, and he was looking to start a project, and I was also looking to find people to start something new. And I had a drummer from a previous band. His name's Chris Nitro, and we kind of just hit it off.
Now, and this is kind of a strange question, but you met at work. What were you doing for work at the time?
We worked in group homes for a company called Perspectives.
So, basically, it was painfully boring.
Yes.
See, and I've had this conversation with many musicians that have passed through here. There is nothing better for writing songs, for starting a band, for being a musician, than a boring, soul-sucking day job.
That's true.
I had the Volcano Kings in not too long ago, and their job was they worked in the projector booth. So they, went in the booth, they put on the movie, and then they just kind of hung out there for a couple hours. And I was thinking, the songs that I would write if it was just my job to hang out and sit there. So explain to everybody a little bit about the sound of Ocean Roots. As I mentioned, bass and vocals could pull it off jokingly, but you guys are kind of doing something a little different in the big kind of ska reggae resurgence that's happening as of late.
Yeah, definitely trying to keep it fresh, like adding more like progressive parts. I like to call it preggae, actually, at this point. So yeah, we're definitely, we have a little bit of a, little ska, a little punk, a little heavy metal, some dub stuff, some of the newer like dub stuff like Slightly Stupid, who we're big fans of, some stuff like that.
It's cool to see this kind of all music styles, all genres, especially maybe the more obscure genres, kind of seem to ebb and flow, and I think we're seeing a big ebb in what you guys do, and there's been a ton of great shows. Now, this is a little bit of a funny story. You guys have a show coming up at Manchester 65, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, you guys had a gig last weekend, and I was thinking, I can go to this gig, or I can go to Manchester 65, and I'm lazy, I don't like to drive, typical Rhode Islander. Manchester 65 is near my house, so I say I'll go to Manchester 65. I go to Manchester 65, I see Jim, the owner, who's a good friend of mine, and he was on his way to your gig.
Oh, no kidding. We met them, and they've been nothing but like great to us down there, so we definitely have to like give them a shout out. They're like really helping us out and giving us some good shows, and
they're doing plenty of all ages shows, which is great for the next generation of musicians and fans.
Really good for Mike over here. He likes the younger women.
He likes them young. He went to bring them young, did he? We're going to hear Ocean Roots in recorded form in just a little bit. We'll have more with the guys and their upcoming gigs. But before that, we're going to hear from Electric Guest off of Mondo. This song is This Head I Hold.
that's alright. That's for the vida es y míos, oh no, for the vida to go, but when that way, no, and I feel it now, yeah. Can you feel it now, hey? And then we'll get by with the rest of our lives, one by one. Oh, that's alright. We're fine. We'll get by with the rest of our lives, one by one. We're fine. That's alright. For the heating, oh yeah. Oh, for nights and nights. For the heating praise. Oh, you say, can you feel it now? Can you feel it now? Can you feel it now? Yeah. Can you feel it now? Can you feel it now? Can you feel it now? Yeah. And this night, we'll get by with the rest of our lives, and one by one. We'll fall, that's alright. That's alright. And in this night, we're fine. Let's get by with the rest of our lives, one by one. We'll fall, and that's alright. We'll get by with the rest of our lives, and one by one they'll fall, and that's alright. And in this night we'll find we'll get by for the rest of our lives, and one by one they'll fall, and that's alright.
You are tuned in to The Tony Jones Show, TonyJones.org, Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, on Twitter at Tony Jones NRI. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention we kicked off the program this evening with The Thief's Getaway Car, the name of that one. After that, we heard from Electric Guest off of the album Mondo, This Head I Hold, the name of that track, and you just heard from our in-studio guest, Ocean Roots. You heard them in recorded form. That was a track called One by One, and like I like to do on this program, instead of me sloppily describing what you just heard, I'll go to the mouth itself. I'll go to the belly of the beast, and I will ask them to tell us a little bit about that one.
That's a new track. Just started working on that not too long ago, just a few weeks ago. Getting ready for the upcoming Slacker show. Need to throw some new stuff on the list. So
yeah, definitely been working on the new stuff. That was recorded in a garage with one mic. So
now I thought it sounded pretty good, and I'm actually the same exact way as when I hear my voice over the radio or in musical form, recorded form, I cringe a little bit, and you seem to be of the same cut.
A little bit.
There's always that musician cringe when they hear themselves.
I look at Mike and I'm like, you brought this song? Are you crazy?
It's always a little weird, It's like we're talking off the air about iTunes, and I've mentioned before, it's always surreal to me to go on iTunes and see, NPR, Jimmy Kimmel, Tony Jones. Like, what am I doing there?
Oh my God.
So were you guys in other bands before Ocean Roots started, or is this a new venture for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. I was I've always been kind of doing like the reggae ska thing. So I actually approached Mike about it. He was in a punk band before this one. I was in a band in Florida called Kaya Uprising for a while. Then had a project called Dub 401 around here. People move away and stuff, so we've been lucky enough to we've been kind of together for almost a couple of years now.
That's in musician years is almost like dog years.
It's lifetime.
Yeah, that's like 20 years.
Shout out to the old Corner Store Robbers crew.
We were talking off the air. It always comes back to the punk rock.
Yeah, punk rock's the roots. That's my roots anyway.
Yeah, and unfortunately, just some great musicians I've seen in my time, they do this crazy thing where they grow up and have kids and get careers, and then they don't want to play music anymore.
Yeah.
That's like half the band right now.
Our band's pretty much married with kids.
Yep.
We try.
So everybody can, if they're on Facebook following along at home, they can go to facebook.com/OceanRootsRI. Make sure you plug in that RI to get these guys who have some huge shows coming up at, well, we're going to hear the Slackers in a little bit. You'll be opening up for those guys. Then don't you have another show farther in the summer coming up at Manchester 65?
We do. We have a Drafters Drafters March 22nd. Then we actually have a DJ battle to go to in Massachusetts with Big Easy Entertainment. And then Manchester, we're back there for, I believe, the 26th.
Yeah, we're definitely more of a summer band, which is good. We, try to play like the beach bars and stuff like that. And we've been lucky enough to play down like in Nisquamicut Beach and stuff last year, so that was pretty cool.
And nobody wants to go out in the winter.
Yeah.
And playing out in the winter sucks because you have to grab your equipment and climb over a snowdrift.
Yeah,
I know, especially this winter's been terrible.
We're not a winter band at all. We're summertime music.
Try to get all pissy and stuff.
Try not to fall into a pothole with all your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I do have the Slackers queued up, who you will be opening for in just a few weeks' time, or 1 week's time if you're catching the live program. And
next Saturday, yep.
It seems like the Slackers, and I mean this as a compliment, of course, one of those bands who have been around forever, and it's great to see them back out there.
Unbelievable.
It's always a good time. I've been spending a lot of time at Manchester 65. I've been living in Manchester 65 because the Rhode Island Free Radio studios are in the same building, but I may have to stay sober tonight because it is hip hop breakdown night.
Oh no.
And I'm not poo-pooing, but it's not for me. But we'll hear the Slackers now. This is 86, The Mayo.
Have all left you feeling the bottom of the stair. It's the place where no one looks for me. It's the place where no one dares. And if you think the times have been changing, well, it's anywhere but here. See, Daddy died last year, and I wish he were here. Congressman and the concubines, they're all happy in their cage. And the women who surround them, they're all cute and underage. They say at least we'll be remembered, screaming revolution's near. And Daddy died last year, well, I wish he were here. So the lawyers, they come bleeding me with Papa's old harpoon. They hold it in a glove made of his barren woman's womb. And she says she wants my bones to decorate his tomb. See, Daddy died last year, and I wish he were here. Oh, and Daddy died last year, and I wish he were here. Well, Daddy died last year, and I wish he were here.
Coming out of some Sinners and Saints right here on the Tony Jones Show. Sad Story, the name of that one. Before that, we heard from the Almighty Slackers 86, The Mayo, the name of that track. You are tuned into the Tony Jones Show. Online at TonyJones.org. In studio, the boys from Ocean Roots, who are unfortunately going to be departing. Here's a little inside radio for you. Our studio here is on the 5th floor, and the elevator is out. So these guys are going to have to walk down flights of stairs. And I realized the elevator's been out for a little while, and I realized last week that you're really out of shape when you get winded walking down the stairs. I get to the 3rd floor, and I had to take a break, and that was going down the stairs. And that's the reason why my fat ass is in radio and not on television. Ocean Roots, one more time, let us know how everybody gets a hold of you, how they check out the Big Slackers show, and, all that good stuff.
Well, you can get us up on Facebook, Ocean Roots. You can check out our YouTube page. You can contact me if you want some more. A couple shout-outs real quick. I just want to shout out to the Manchester 65, Jim and Jay, R.I. Scott Productions, Bad Dog Promotions, Thomas Mill, Big Easy Entertainment. Anyone who's ever come out to our shows, all the great bands we do have with.
Some awesome people that come to our shows.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, another thing is we should mention probably Justin Leclerc, our trombone player. He couldn't make it tonight, but thanks to him too, and Tom Lupo, who's an excellent guitar player.
Jim Cranham, who's our DJ. Chris Nitro on drums.
Good bunch of guys. Wish they could all be here today, but
I heard that R.I. Scott Productions put on an absolute barn burner last weekend.
Oh, it was amazing.
Heard it was nuts.
We played with the Allistonians, Boston legends.
I was a big fan of Sammy K.
Yep, Sammy K. Screw Ups. Can't wait, got some good shows coming up.
Absolutely.
That's always surreal, and it's been surreal to me to have people that I used to love when I was a kid. We'd either be sharing the same stage, or I'd be interviewing them here on the show. It's just like, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of surreal, when it happens.
It is.
And were you guys big Slackers fans, or are you big Slackers fans?
Oh yeah, yep.
So that's going to be nuts. Now. It's going to be a barn burner in scenic West Warwick, Rhode Island.
Absolutely. Scenic West Warwick.
Just get a hold of us for tickets if you need any.
Call Mike anytime, day or night. He doesn't have a job right now.
Come to his house.
His number is 432-5555. Anytime. Hit him up anytime.
Another great young and up-and-coming band. Thank you guys again. Ocean Roots. Facebook.com/Ocean Roots RI. Make sure you put in that RI. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us, Tony.
Thanks for having us.
We are going to hear from the Horror Pops now off of Bring It On. This is a track called You Versus Me. You heard it here on The Tony Jones Show.
Unspoken.
when I get my chance. Pick up honey, sugar, when I look at you. Well, I get that feeling, my head goes reeling. I got my eyes on you. You better beware. Look out, look out. And then I'll get my chance. Pick up honey, sugar, when I look at you. I get that feeling, and my heart goes reeling. I got my eyes on you. You better beware. Got my eyes on you. You better beware.
Everything's been wrong. Me and my baby party all day long. I'm walking 'cause I can't get my car started. Laid off from my job and I can't afford to check it. I wish somebody come along and run into it and wreck it. Come on, since my baby party, come on. Can't get it started, come on. Can't afford to check it. I wish somebody come along and run into it and wreck it. Everything's been wrong since I've been without you. Every night and day I've been thinking about you. Every time the phone ringing, sound like thunder. It's some stupid jerk trying to reach another number. Come on, since I've been without you, come on. Steady thinking about you, come on. Phone sound like thunder. Some stupid jerk trying to reach another number. Hey! Well, everything been wrong since I last saw you, baby. Really wanna see you, and I don't mean maybe. I'm doing everything trying to make you see that I belong to you, honey, and you belong to me. Well, come on, since I saw you, baby, come on. Don't mean maybe, come on. Trying to make you see that I belong to you, and you belong to me. Well, come on. Well, come on. Well, come on. Well, come on.
Come on, the name of that one. Some Chuck Berry by way of Groovy Ghoulies off of Buried Alive. Before that, we heard the swinging sounds of Royal Crown Review, a name you may not have heard in a while, a name you may not have heard ever. So make sure you check out Royal Crown Review. That was off of Walk on Fire. Beware, the name of that track. And last time we chatted, I brought you into the Horror Pops off of Bring It On, the track Undefeated, right here on the Tony Jones Show. TonyJones.org is my website. Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, and on Twitter at Tony Jones in RI. Another big thanks to Ocean Roots for swinging by. Make sure you go to Facebook.com/Ocean Roots RI and Manchester65.com to get information about their upcoming gigs as they bring the reggae ska sounds of Roots back to live music. It's the huge thing right now. All the kids, like I know what the kids are doing, yeah. But everybody's out there, and it's great to see these shows happening all throughout the area, and it's a huge resurgence right now, and we intend to bring you all the best up-and-coming bands to the Tony Jones Show and to alternative media, which I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that RI Free Radio is really coming along. Rhode Island Free Radio online at rifreeradio.org. rifreeradio.org. Make sure you check that out if you'd like to possibly have a show, if you'd like to submit content, blogs, music. Go on over to RI Free Radio, and of course, you can go to tonyjones.org if you'd like to be in studio here or get your music on the Tony Jones Show. We're going to look back towards some local music now with the now defunct, unfortunately, Mustache Ride. This song is Lego, My Ego.
myself I can't deceive.